Caleb Smith gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Leading off
one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Gene Segura goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Working on striking out the side in the first. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
And that misses ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. And in the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Segura for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Herrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins down quietly. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Harper.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. is a fastball down below the knees.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
One ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Into the box, JT Realmuto. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Too much depth on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
His history with Jake Arrieta. He's had some success, 5 for 11. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Francisco Cervelli. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting 8th, the center fielder.
Now the pitch.
Herrera.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Herrera has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The third baseman.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery.
That's a ball.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1 and 2. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the designated hitter, Greg Allen. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Diaz is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Striding into the box, Harold Ramirez, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher.
So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Oh, that's just out.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth. The second baseman, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Oh, and he misses it.
You know, they say there are no bad hops on the ball in the air, but you wouldn't know it after that play. I'm not sure what caused him to completely miss that pop-up. It doesn't really matter. His pitcher's going to have to pick him up now.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
So 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura as we begin the top of the 4th.
Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now the 0-1. Pitch out.
1 ball,
nothing
1
doing.
strike.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for route number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman,
and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike 1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Bounce to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. To first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ramirez racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Two and 0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3 and 0 now.
No strike.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Kingery comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one runs up high, ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And it's fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Anderson. 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
So the lineup flips over. And digging in, Greg Allen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, strike one. Oh, you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Oh, and a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. This is foul right side. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Another full count pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The batter.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air now, out to right field. Harper has a read on it, 1 down. So striding in, Harold Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Anderson stands at first with 1 out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Jorge Alfaro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Gene Segura standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The second
first offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Brad Boxberger takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Boxberger is a guy known for his lights-out stuff who tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ramirez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. In now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard. This AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Segura is off at first with 2 away. Fastball well outside.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Philly digging in for his second at-bat. Diaz will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Third baseman number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Nope, that's a ball.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Nope,
and he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5. And you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And he misses. 2-1. Hey. 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. On to the back third tonight. Stick around. Number 43 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 43.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Didi Gregorius will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider laid off for a ball. Realmuto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Odubel Herrera waits on deck. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. The second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Rojas is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins nothing. Corey Dickerson 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now in the box, Matt Joyce. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Segura for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in, Brian Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Segura fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number. Stephen Tarpley has been.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 37.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Hey. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Scott Kingery goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Gene Segura, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line drive to center field. Ramirez is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Francisco.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The pitcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, now.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on that.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman.
Ready now, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third. John Birdie will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 5, John Birdie.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Striding in. Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Ramirez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, JT Realmuto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Whoa,
and it's to
down.
2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their. Hector Neris comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
For Philadelphia.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Neris stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. Enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
He's set and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, Matt Joyce. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jake Arrieta earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Hector Neris closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.